Hello YouTube, this is Saints929 and I'm back for another 7 gaming video. Today I've got a couple of things to show you. First of all, as you can see up on the screen, is the Orbitals in Eve. Now I know a lot of you wanted to see what it looked like in 7, and perhaps some of you guys who aren't. I've also been asked how 7 prepare for battles and how they get in, and that will be coming just after the second Orbital video show. Now today a couple of things I'm going to talk about are a couple of games that I'm going to be interested in. A big shout out to I Hate It Here, who did a report on 7 in Dust Reports, and a little bit of talk about the independent corporations network that we've just set up for you guys in Dust who need the resources that perhaps some of the bigger corps have but you aren't able to access. Now for a minute I'm just going to take a little break and I'm going to let you watch the Orbitals, and then Brother Atlas is going to show you how we get ready for battle.
Oh my god, it's only 4:13. Drowning. It's Jake from State Farm, I got you. Thanks, Obama.
Allows you to do more faster.
Please remember, it is frowned upon to commit suicide in public areas.
It's still on. It's still on. That's pretty painful to my ear.
What the fuck?
And there you have it YouTube. Yes, 7 does go into battle singing terrible renditions of the Lion King. That is how we prepare, and I think Brother Atlas showed you admirably. Now I hope you like the Orbitals. It's very, very new. I know a lot of the guys want to see what they actually look like. It's very different. Dust, of course, you've got the high pace of the battle, whereas more for the Eve pilot is the risk of being in low sec and getting shot. And so it's probably not everyone's cup of tea, but it's quite good for the Eve players because it can be very exhilarating if enemy pilots come in. If not, and nobody calls in the Orbital, which you 7 guys should be doing, it can be very tiresome. Next things next, on 7 Dust Reports. Now, on an online site that gives news about Dust, in particular the PC side of it and the wars going on, I Hate It Here decided to post this about 7. He said that 7 has also sent attacks back against their Eon real estate agents in apparent test of skill rather than actual strict hostilities. Though they have been stated to lack the same hardware as many of the Eon corporations, these few have done what so many mega corporations and alliances have given up on, and brought heart to their battles. They have come to combat with a dedication and ferocity despite their limited resources, and have been recognised even by their superiors as bringing spirit that had started to fade from Molden Heath combat ground scene. Now we just want to say a massive thank you to I Hate It Here, and a massive thank you to Dust Reports. That was really, really kind of you to put that up. We're really grateful. We're trying really, really hard in PC. As you mentioned in the report, we're not necessarily one of the biggest corporations, and we don't have the highest number of resources, but we do give it our all. We do try and field all of our own members. We try not to use ringers, and I know our guys are getting a lot of benefit out of the battles against people like Seva, who we had recently, and we're going to say good game to those guys, and Ancient Exiles, of course, because it's, as I said, it's experience, and we're learning things from every battle we play, even if we get trounced. But we are starting to win a couple of games every so often, and it's good fun, and it's all in the 7 spirit. So I want to say thank you to I Hate It Here, and I'll put a link at the bottom, guys, for anything I talk about, so be sure to check out the site and be sure to check out the report. Next things next, talk about a couple of games that are coming up that I've seen trailers for, and I'm not sure whether you guys will have seen them or not, but I'm really interested in the respect that it could be a really good game for 7 to try out, because we have a lot of guys who like to play in a social environment, so have guys to play with, or girls, and they like to play alongside people rather than playing almost the single player side. Now, first things first is Eve Valkyrie from CCP, going on from the CCP theme of Dust. As you'll see, I've finally managed to get some Dust footage up, but a trailer I recently saw was Eve Valkyrie at Gamescom. Now I'm waiting for IGN to come out with some more details and to show us some more information about the gameplay, but at the moment the graphics look absolutely brilliant, and there is going to be a multiplayer side. According to IGN, they've said that apparently the game isn't going to be as difficult to learn. There's not going to be so much a learning curve, and it's not going to be so immersive as, say, Eve and Dust. However, they're going to bring a brilliant game, and as I said, the graphics and the gameplay already look stunning. So I look forward to seeing more of that, and I'll put a link in the bottom for you guys. Next is Titanfall. Now, what do I like about this game? Now, the graphics look good. I admit they don't necessarily look as good as something like The Division, which I'm going to go on to talk about. However, the gameplay looks really, really interesting, and I'm keen to see how it actually plays out. It could be a really, really cool concept, and I really do hope it's going to be a brilliant game. Next one is Tom Clancy's The Division, as I said. Now, I want to thank a friend of mine called Yushi. He brought me into The Division and the next game I'm going to talk about. Now, having watched the trailer and watched some of the E3 and Gamescom stuff, I cannot wait for this game. I think it's going to be absolutely brilliant, and I love the concept. I love the concept of you being in a small squad and working together to get objectives, and there can be loads of other squads in the same area as you, and you're all playing against each other. I think it's a great concept. The graphics look great. From what I've seen, the gameplay looks awesome, and I have really high hopes for it, and it's definitely going to be a game I'm going to buy, so you guys definitely should check it out if you haven't already. And finally, the final game I'm going to quickly talk about is The Crew. Now, again, my friend Yushi let me into this, and I hadn't seen anything about it, haven't even heard of it. Now, it's terrible, I know, but it looks as though it could be awesome. It could define the racing game genre if it plays out like it should. I love the fact that it's going to be a huge open world. I love the fact that customization, a different sort of gameplay you can play. Now, we've got a couple of GT5 and potentially GT6 guys in 7, and so this is definitely something we're going to have to look into, because the team play, in fact, where you can have 4-man teams, and some of the missions, in fact, you want to squad up with people in the crew, presents it as a very, very good opportunity for our guys to develop and take over. Now, this was just a quick video, just to give you a quick update, get some Dust footage out. I know it's been a while, and I hope you enjoy. Now, in the gameplay, I'm using all militia gear, as you can probably see, submachine gun, and I've actually just started using the militia pistol, or scrambler pistol, and I'm really enjoying it. Now, I've never used it before, but in this game, as you can see, I use it, and I try to use it quite a bit, and it's the first time in a few weeks that I've managed to get some footage where I'm using very, very basic gear and still get a good result. Now, I hope you enjoyed the vid. I hope you enjoyed the trailers when you go down towards the more info and have a look at them. And I hope you enjoyed the look into Orbitals. I hope that's interesting for you guys. And I hope you don't ask Brother Atlas to do another rendition of The Lion King, because it probably would make people's ears bleed. Now, I just want to say thank you to everyone who was in the video, really good sports, and say thank you for all you guys for watching and for all your support. Happy gaming, guys.
Objective D. Virus upload failed. Null cannon still hostile. Objective C. Virus upload complete. Null cannon targeting hostile SCC.
Stop shooting me. Stop shooting me. Yeah.
Hostile NCC
You like that?
shield damage critical. Detecting hostile MCC.
You deserved it.
I thought you couldn't die by orbital.
What is the ICN? The ICN is the Independent Corporations Network, a 7-run initiative to enable smaller corporations, newer corporations, and most notably, as they are under one net, indie or independent corporations, to access the resources they need in order to succeed within Dust 514 and most notably PC or planetary conquest. Smaller corps like this are usually unable to access the manpower and the monetary and E-funds they require in order to succeed. 7 aims to bring this to a halt. It aims to create a forum and a basis in chat channels within Dust and Eve to allow these corporations to access the things they need to hold on to a planet and to succeed. Please, if you'd like to join the ICN, there will be the information for both the chat channel within Eve or New Eden and Dust, and there will also be information about our website in which we are starting up to create forums for the ICN solely. Each corporation on the website will receive their own private area, as well as receiving areas in which are general and areas in which can deal with all corporations. Happy gaming, guys.